What is good, everybody, and welcome back to Red Seat Radio. My name is Corbin, and today is the 17th day of the MLB lockout. For those of you keeping track at home, we are almost at 3 weeks of no baseball. Today, before I get into anything, couple of house cleaning things to get over with. The first being that I think I'm going to start uploading Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, as opposed to the Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday I was doing originally. I just think it works better with my schedule, and I think you guys will like it a lot more too. The second thing is actually MLB news, and that is 30 ballots of the MLB Hall of Fame voting have been submitted. And of those 30 ballots, which is about 10%, David Ortiz is at 76.9%, meaning if they were to cancel the rest of the ballots today, David Ortiz is a Hall of Famer. So that is huge news. Yes, it's only 10% of the votes, but it's pretty cool, and hopefully Poppy ends up in the Hall of Fame. For the rest of today's video, though, the focus is going to be on a Red Sox prospect. I talked about this last week. You guys seem to be interested. So today I'm going to be highlighting one of the prospects that I think is actually going to make the most impact in 2022. And we're going to go over sort of who he is, where he came from, and how I see him fitting into this Red Sox team. But before I get into any of that, do me a favor. You may have noticed the sub goal in the upper right hand corner. We are getting very close to that 250 mark. So if you are new here, do me a favor and hit that sub button. It would mean a whole lot to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new or if you're returning, basically everybody, just go ahead and hit that like button. Takes 2 seconds, helps out the video. Also would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. Let's get into it. The prospect I want to talk about and highlight today is Jaren Duran. I figured it'd be a good idea to kick off this series with someone who I think we're going to see a lot of in 2022. And to me, Jaren is that guy. Jaren is a 25-year-old prospect from California, actually went to Cal State for college. He was drafted in the 7th round in the 2018 draft by the Red Sox. And once he got into the Red Sox organization, the Red Sox scouts and managers all realized his pure athletic talent. The dude is absolutely ripped, and he got ripped once he got to the Red Sox. And he's one of the fastest players in our system, in all of minor league baseball, really. From his couple years in the minors, he's collected 3 different base running awards, some of them being stealing awards, some of them being general base running awards, but he's collected a bunch because of just his raw athletic talent. And the Red Sox saw that, and they decided to move him from second base, which was what he was drafted for, into center field, where it's been a bit of a learning curve for him, which is natural, right? You've been playing second base all throughout your life, and then you hit the pros, and all of a sudden they move you into center field. It's a high level of baseball to get adjusted to a new position. Jaren at the plate is a hit for power kind of player, although he doesn't hit a ton of home runs. In 2021 with the Worcester Woo Sox, whatever you want to call them, I still call them the Pawtucket Red Sox for some reason, the Paw Sox, but they're in Worcester now. He had a 258 average with a 357 on base percentage and a 516 slug. He also hit 16 home runs, had 36 RBIs, had 11 doubles, 2 triples, all over 60 games. He hit really well in the minors, and that's why when it came time to pass the All-Star break, Jaren Duran got the call for the bigs. Now, he didn't do super well, but in my opinion, I think he's going to have a slightly better 2022 season. In 2021, Jaren only played 33 games with the Red Sox. He did, I would say, mediocrely at bat, and he had a pretty decent time in the outfield. He hit for 215 average. He had a 241 on base percentage and a 336 slug. He hit 2 home runs, had 10 RBIs in 3 doubles and 2 triples. Again, all in 33 games. I do think that they ended up counting his inside the park home run as a triple with an error. So in my eyes, he's got 3 home runs and 1 triple. Way too cool of an experience for especially a rookie to have some scorekeeper be like, nope, it's a triple with an error. So I'm giving him the home run. Either way, again, very mediocre, but it was also his first year in the bigs. There aren't a ton of guys who come in and do extremely well their first year in the bigs. And usually those guys who do are generational talents. But in 2022, this is kind of where it gets interesting. If the Red Sox go out and they get Suzuki or they get Schwarber, but they don't end up getting a Correa or a Story, that leaves a hole in center field, because realistically, I love Christian Arroyo, I really do, but I'd rather have Kike in the lineup. So Kike ends up at second base, and that leaves Jackie and Duran for center field. Now, Jackie's a fantastic fielder with a really bad bat, and Duran is a decent fielder with what I personally think will be a very good bat in the future. He's too fast, he's too strong to end up not being able to hit the baseball. So in my opinion, what Duran's position on the Red Sox in 2022 is going to look like is he's going to split, probably play about 60, maybe 70 games in outfield, in center field. We need that bat in the lineup, and being behind a great center fielder, maybe the best we've ever seen as a Red Sox, in Jackie Bradley Jr., he's going to learn a lot and get better in the field. And obviously the hitting will come once he gains that experience of hitting major league pitching every day. So I could see Jaren ending up being the 2023 starting center fielder, and I could see him playing a lot of time in 2022. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is Jaren Duran a starting center fielder? Will we see him a lot in 2022, or will we see him more in 2023, 2024? Let me know either way. Also, let me know if you guys enjoy these prospect highlight videos. I'm going to call them Fenway Futures. I think it's a good name for it. So I'm going to create a playlist and everything on my channel. You can check out all of them there. But this is the first one, so let me know what you guys think. Other than that, thank you very much for clicking on this video. And before you head out, please remember that we are very close to our sub goal of 250. So subscribing to this channel would mean a whole lot to me. And if you are subbed or you're not subbed, again, everybody can do this. Just hit the like button. It would also mean a whole lot to me. Thanks again for clicking on this video, and I will see you in the next one.